What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Welcome to hashtag YouTube AgeGate Part 2. Yesterday, we uploaded a video talking about a rumor, a story that was told to me, coming from a PAX after party, a conversation between a YouTube employee and a YouTuber. The story goes like this. The YouTuber made a joke about the unsub glitch. The YouTube employee responded by saying that there is no unsub glitch, that YouTube, in fact, since last fall, has been running a program rating channels in different age group appropriate categories. And if viewers are not in those categories, they are being unsubbed from channels. And then the YouTube employee went on to say once the program fully rolls out throughout all of YouTube, that you won't even be able to find certain channels unless you are in that age group appropriate to view that content. Now, there is no proof that any of this exists. It was just a conversation, but I made a video on it asking the community to research, asking the community to have a conversation, to talk about this, to see if us together can put the pieces of this puzzle together. Because since last fall, channels have been losing subscribers every time they upload, and nobody seems to have an answer as of why. Well, today, after uploading hashtag YouTube AgeGate yesterday, we have gotten a lot of new information. Information that might confirm that this program actually does exist. And let me tell you, it's scary. The first bit of information was from Team Empathy, Jake. He DM'd me on Twitter saying this. Yo, in reference to your recent video, when I was at YouTube Space in London, I thought it would be funny to make all their computers have my channel up on it. I went to search for my channel on one, and none of my vids or channel showed up. I started freaking out. I searched some other channels like Quabocop and PewDiePie, and they also didn't show up. I asked what's wrong, and the guy there logged out of the account and searched and found me and said it was due to some age restriction thing. Could the account he was logged into be a test account for this feature? Interesting. Maybe it was. Another YouTuber known as Jobless Garrett confirmed Team Empathy Jake's story. He publicly tweeted at me saying this. I just got told about your video by peers. Makes sense. When Jake and I were at YouTube Space in London, we couldn't load our YouTube channel vids. We were told that on YouTube, that there are 3 classifications: kid-friendly, teen-friendly, mature. You couldn't load teen-friendly videos on their Wi-Fi. Now, it wasn't just Team Empathy or Jobless Garrett that attended this London event at YouTube headquarters. There were many, many YouTubers there. And to our delight, one of those YouTubers had an email conversation with YouTube staff asking about this rating system, and they gave us the email conversation. Without further ado, proof that YouTube is in fact rating certain channels, certain videos, and causing those videos to either get views, get into recommended, or not. Here we go. The conversation starts out from the YouTuber thanking the YouTube employee for having the YouTubers over at the London YouTube event. But at the bottom, he asks a question. Some people have told me they weren't able to see my channel on the computers. At Google, for example. Could this be because my channel is considered 16 plus? And what do I have to do to change this? Now, this was at the beginning of February, and the YouTube employee responded by saying this. I checked your channel, and I'm happy to say that your channel is DV-teen. Please keep this info confidential. Oopsie! The rule of thumb definition is that every view of the channel should be appropriate for audience members 13 and up. Your channel should be visible for most users, but will not be displayed in the YouTube's Kids app for instance. Looking closer, you do have a few videos with a mature rating, like this one, for instance. In this case, you might see the video will get less recommended views. For instance, since we would not display this next to a DV-teen video, for instance. Overall, I think there is no action to take for you. Expect being mindful with thumbnails since it can contribute to the rating. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is rating videos, rating channels. There's more to this conversation as the YouTuber responded to all this by saying this. It's time for a bunch of questions. Is DV Teen a good rating to have? What is below it, for example? Only the kids apps, so like 3+? Of course, I'm wondering how other channels rank next to mine. Are there even any YouTube gaming channels that go lower? Do the mature rating videos affect my channel at all? If I, for example, upload too many mature rating videos, does my channel switch to mature? Should I be careful in the future? Does deleting these videos help my channel rating at all? Again, YouTube is rating channels. The YouTube employee responded by saying this. No worries. That's what I'm here for. I don't think we have a benchmark on rating, but DV-teen seems pretty good for gaming. To be on lower ratings, you need to only have videos in this category and only make reference to other videos in this category. I think it would hurt your channel more than anything else. To give you an example, you would need to do something like youtube.com/WonderQuest. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with WonderQuest, this is like Stampy Cat, a very child-friendly YouTube channel on Minecraft. So the best option if you want a kid channel is probably to create a new one. In the term of your channel rating, I don't have an exact recipe, but it's likely that indeed, if you have a majority of mature videos, your channel will be mature. I'm not aware of the consequences, but those mature videos might not be in recommended next to teen videos. So it can lower the traffic for these videos. I think in general, on this, you're good. Just be mindful of the thumbnail you use so it does not put your video into mature unnecessary. So based on this information, I think it's proof that YouTube is in fact rating certain channels. Not all. I talked to the original source. He said they're not testing this on every channel. They were just testing it out on a few. And after yesterday's video, Sky Does Minecraft responded to me on Twitter by saying this. I found it interesting how I made 2 uncensored videos and I'm completely taken out of the algorithms I was once in for 2 years. If YouTube AgeGate is real, it is not being applied to every channel, just a select few. Leafy is here, a channel with 4 million subscribers, is no longer getting his videos in recommended at all because his content is considered too adult. However, another YouTube channel that makes very similar content known as Chubbs, with only 300,000 subscribers, his videos are completely taking off, getting put in recommended over and over again. He only has 300,000 subscribers, but every video is getting more views than his actual subscriber account. I'm convinced that YouTube is running the YouTube AgeGate on Leafy is Here because every day Leafy is Here is losing subscribers. And Chubbs, a much smaller channel that makes very similar content, is gaining subscribers like crazy. Over 9,000 a day. A quick summary. The original rumor coming from that PAX after party where a YouTube employee, after having a few drinks, stated that YouTube was testing out a program on a few channels. YouTube AgeGate. Stopping some users that are younger from watching mature content. I think it's safe to say that Leafy's channel is in the test because other channels that are very similar to his, like Chubbs, are not affected at all. We know now that YouTube is rating channels. But what we don't know is if YouTube is unsubscribing channels. I originally came out with all of this rumor, and made this video yesterday so we could come together as a community and ask questions and research and dig into it. And that's exactly what the community did. So for those that reached out to me, those that have given me input on this, those that are actively trying to seek answers, thank you. That's what we need to do to solve this mystery. And if a program like YouTube AgeGate is real, and it is going to come, and it is going to affect us all, YouTube should be telling us about this. This shouldn't be a secret thing. There shouldn't be conversations with one YouTuber and a YouTube employee and them saying, please keep this confidential. We as YouTubers should all have a level, fair playing field to play this game known as YouTube. We're going to keep digging. We're going to keep trying to get answers. And when we get those answers, we're going to share them here with you on Drum Alert. We'll see you tomorrow.